Alright guys, welcome back to another Scary Story Saturday. I apologize for the last one not coming up on Saturday like it was supposed to. It became a Sunday video and I'm sorry, I had technical difficulties. I actually edited everything on my laptop during the day while I was out and about because we were out all day. And like on my laptop, I guess it was going to take 21 hours to render. Rendering takes a long time, but 21 hours is ridiculous. Also, my bird is very chatty in the background. It's storming outside. You might hear thunder too. I apologize for that. I am pretty sure that that's why everybody's out and about and being very, very loud, including my cat who is over yonder, who will probably jump in the video once or twice, or at least you'll see her tail. Anyways, last time we ended up on a kind of like a cliffhanger, not really a cliffhanger, but it's a part 1. Now it's a part 2 of hashtag Dear David. And if you haven't already heard of this, I encourage you to go back and listen to my previous video. It was 25 minutes long, and there's the cat tail, just like I told you. And this one is probably going to be just as long, but there's been new updates. I haven't read them yet. I am so excited. Also, this hoodie is like real goals, but except like the ears, they're not like, they flop. So my husband pinned them up for me with cardboard. But it says, oh god, I'm a cat. So me and David decided, me and David decided to dress up for Halloween. Obviously I'm a cat. Obviously David's naked. David, cover yourself. What's wrong with you? Oh god. Oh, you're falling apart, man. He just couldn't even. He didn't like his costume, I guess. Obviously he's a character from The Purge. I'm kind of kidding. There you go, David. Now you're in the video, but you need to look at the camera when we talk to you. There. Ugh, David, is that better? Look how happy he is. Oh, David. Anyways, let's go ahead. I am currently recording locally. All right. I got my phone, and when we left off, I just accidentally scrolled a whole bunch. I'm sorry. August 25th is where we left off at. Alright, so there's been new updates today, which is October 14th. I am so excited for this. There have been a few small developments in my apartment, but I'm not sure what to make of them. I just know I'm scared. If you recall, my cats usually gather at the door at midnight, but lately it's been getting earlier and earlier every night. I was almost used to the routine. So when they started crying at the door closer to 10 p.m., I was confused. They began a new routine: hover over the door at 10 p.m., cry for about 15 minutes, then wander off as if nothing's wrong. But this week, something else has been happening. Shortly after the usual cat stuff, around 10:30 or so, I start getting phone calls from an unmarked number. He has like I'll do a screenshot and show you guys. It's like a call log. And it says, no caller ID, yesterday, Wednesday. My entire call history for the past week looks like this. You'll notice that I answered once, yesterday. Did he? Oh, yeah, he did. Okay. Since this has been happening for days on end, I thought it might be an automatic telemarketer or something. Usually if it's an automatic thing, if you answer once, they quit calling, so I pick up. Instead, what I heard on the other end was a peculiar electric static sound, very similar to the static my sleep app picks up at night. I didn't say anything, I just listened, waiting for some automated message to chime in. After about a minute, the static stopped and there was silence. I kept listening. I heard what I thought was breathing, but it was so faint I can't be sure. My heart was racing, so it was hard to hear. Then, just as I was about to hang up, I heard a very small voice whisper, "Hello?" Something about the way they said hello freaked me out. It wasn't a question or a greeting. Oh, there's my cat again. Hey, baby. I panicked and hung up. I didn't know what else to do. I closed all my curtains in my apartment and turned out every single light. I am doing a video, kitty. You are being very disruptive right now. Don't. I think it's the costume. I don't know. I watched TV until dawn because I was too scared to go to sleep. I sort of feel like I'm losing my mind. If I look at each individual incident on its own, there's perfectly logical explanation for everything. But after 3 weeks of weird shit happening, I don't know what to make sense, or I don't know how to make sense of it all. The only thing I feel like I can do right now is write everything down. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'll keep doing. August 28th. So I moved the green chair out of my bedroom weeks ago. It's been in various parts of the living room ever since. I should probably get rid of it, but I'm not sure that would have any effect. Also, I'm going on vacation in Japan in 3 weeks, and I keep thinking if I can make it to my trip, this will all end, as dumb as it sounds. David lost track of me once, when I moved, so maybe if he believes I've left the apartment again, he'll leave me alone. Anyway, last week, I bought a pet monitoring camera so I can keep an eye on my cats while I'm overseas. That's like me. It's basically a nanny cam that that connects to Wi-Fi, so you can check on it or check in so you can check in whenever you want. It runs 24/7. It also alerts you when a sound and movement via an app. I blacked out the company since I doubt they want to be associated with ghosts. Motion detector, sound detector. There is a picture. I think it might show up on the camera. Yeah, it's like a motion. All it says is blank motion detector from blank, sound detection from blank. In the event, I decided to test it out this weekend. I was away from home one night, so I set the camera before I left. My phone pinged periodically through the evening, alerting me to the cats running around and playing. Normal stuff. Then, around 11, it alerted me again that it detected motion. But when I checked the feed of my apartment, I didn't see anything. So I watched the feed again, still nothing. I watched it a third time and finally noticed something. Watch the chair. It's a video. Ooh, I might just be able to play it on here and not lose my spot. That's amazing. I think... Did I press play? Oh, yes, I did. You can barely see it, but that green chair in the corner is rocking ever so slightly. It's like a whole clip. Does it keep going? I mean, I see slight movement in it. I don't know if you guys can from my camera. But you guys can definitely click on the link in the description and check out this video too. I think it might be done. Yeah. All right. I knew it couldn't be the wind because I haven't had the windows open at all this summer. I have AC and I like to keep it chilly. So do I. I'm a very cold kind of person. It was unnerving. But there was more. But wait, there's more. Hang on, my hair's in my face. I'm sorry. All right. It was unnerving, but there wasn't anything I could do about it right then. So I flipped my phone. Yeah, I flipped my phone off and tried not to panic. About half an hour later, I got another motion alert. Here's the feed of that alert. Oh, you have to press play for it to play, guys. Spoiler alert. Is the chair gonna move again? I don't think the chair's moving. Oh, something fell. Okay. If you missed it the first time, like me, look above the shelf. It's a turtle shell that I hung on the wall. Oh, okay. Yes, I know it's weird to own a turtle shell, but my family lives in Montana, and I picked it up last year at a native trading post. And then he has a picture of the turtle shell. Since I've been back home, I've been too nervous to turn the camera back on, and today has been pretty quiet. That said, I felt really uneasy. I put the chair in the hall. I hope nothing else happens tonight. And this is the end of the Storify, but there is definitely a lot more on his Twitter, so I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to go to his Twitter and read from there. All right, now I'm on his Twitter feed. I don't remember the last thing I read, so it says, that said, I feel really uneasy. I put the chair in the hall. I hope nothing else happens tonight. Wait, what the fuck? Someone just pointed out that one of the blue chairs in the background disappears in the second video. Okay, I see it in this one. I'm going to do screenshots for you guys. Oh, maybe that wasn't the screenshot button. No, it is. Okay. And then there's this one right here. Sorry guys, I'm doing investigative work on these two photos because I've never done the up close before. Honestly, I think they're both still there. I think just it's the shadow of the apartment. Yeah, I think they're both still there. All right, oh wait, hang on. If I look at the tweets on it. Okay, he said, I just went back and checked on the blue chair. It's back where it's supposed to be. Fuck this, I'm not staying here tonight. Wait, now people are pointing out the chair is still there. It's just the lighting, which is what I thought. This is too much. I'm taking a Xanax. And someone goes, there's no way that's there. Okay, yeah, okay, so this person edited the lighting a little bit on the chair, and you can kind of still see it. Like, you see the very first one, and then there's the shadow of the other one right here. You can see its butt, if you know what I mean. So that's what I thought I was seeing. I think it was just the lighting. Because this is what the picture originally looks like. So I can see the lighting where it looks like both of like the where you sit part merges together. So I think the chair was actually still there. Oh, this is August 31st. For everyone asking, yes, I'm alive. I'm just not home much during the week. I promise I'll keep you updated should anything happen. It's happening again. Imagine that. September 5th. So it's been 5 days. I've been leaving the nanny cam on 24/7. It records everything, every time there's movement or sound, as you know. I was going over the feed from this weekend and noticed some weird stuff. During the night on Saturday, while I slept, it recorded the cats in the living room. It seemed pretty unremarkable at first. But then after a few moments, Maxwell freaks out and jumps over something invisible. And there's another video. There's the little kitty cat. Aww. Kitty, kitty. And he looks like he sees something. Oh. I mean, my cat kind of jumps around like that, but I think it's just if you know the temperament of your cat, then you would know better whether or not your cat would just do that. I don't think it was a bug or anything. Maxwell doesn't really act like that to bugs. He just eats them. Something spooked him. There's more. But wait, there's more. I almost never get bugs. I've seen maybe 3 in all the years I've lived there. Anyway, the next night, the camera recorded a couple more strange videos. Specifically, it recorded Maxwell doing this on and off for hours. You guys won't be able to see this, so I'm going to go ahead and screenshot it. Or accidentally press the Bixby button. Bixby, go away. Okay. He'd sit on his hind legs and peer around the room, as if looking for something or looking at something. This is odd behavior for him, and I can't come up with an explanation for it, especially because of the next video. Ooh, I hope you guys can see this, because... Okay. I keep it down because of the reflection. He's on his hind legs, and he's batting at something. Yeah, that's weird. My cat does that, but there's like literally a bug in the room, which is how she keeps her rent. If you ask me, it's how she gets to stay here. I suppose there's a chance it was a fly, but honestly, never get flies, so that seems unlikely. I just can't shake the feeling that something has made its way into the apartment. It's odd behavior from Maxwell. In any event, things feel off this week. I can't explain it. Every night before bed, I go through the same routine. I feed the cats, brush my teeth, and lock every single one of the 3 locks on my door because I'm paranoid. Don't ask why my door has 3 locks, or 3 working locks, plus what looks like there had been a remainder of a break-in. I prefer not to dwell on it. And he shows a picture of what looks like a break-in, which just looks like the door's been kicked open at one point in time. Anyway, the other night I was getting ready for bed as normal. I went into the kitchen to get cat food. I hadn't even got to the pantry when I heard a loud crack. It's better to just watch the video since the nanny cam records everything now. What am I looking at? I think something fell off the bookshelf. Trying to get like so that the oh, there we go. That's a good one. That is a very good angle for this. My phone's just so shiny. Yeah, something fell off the bookshelf. At first I thought maybe it was one of the cats who knocked it over, but they were both in the bedroom. As you can see, I slid the lock immediately after realizing what was going on. I also checked it about 4 more times before bed. The thing that broke was this little knitted cactus and a planter. It's totally busted now. Which he just shows pictures of his cute little kitty looking up at him and the cactus planter that's broken. I live right next to a subway line, and my whole house shifts and shakes every now and then, which could explain this. I always get in my head making excuses for whatever's happening. I'm still skeptical. But every now and then, but now, every little sound freaks me out. I leave for Japan in 2 weeks, and it can't happen soon enough. I've been having so many nightmares lately. This is September 16th. That, planter falling off was September 11th. I need to get better at saying dates. They are way more intense than my usual dreams too. I don't know if it's because I'm stressed or if it's something else. This afternoon, I took a nap and had a dream I haven't been able to shake. In the dream, I was laying in bed and rolled over to face the other direction. On the pillow next to me was a severed head with a bloody spine attached, snaking down the bed. The head was staring at me, somehow still alive. It had this huge smile plastered on its face. Horrified, I screamed, "What happened to you?" The head smiled even bigger. "It feels great," the head groaned. After that, I woke up. It was dark outside by then. Everything was quiet. Other dreams have been just as strange. Things like dark figures staring at me in the windows, even though I live on the 2nd floor. Stuff that makes no sense in relation to what I've been experiencing in real life. After that dream about the head, I've been feeling uneasy all night. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I decided to go for a walk, if for no other reason than to get out of my apartment. I went to the bodega a few blocks away to get a snack. On my way, I had to pass that warehouse that was boarded up a few weeks ago. It's actually on the way to everything. I pass it twice a day just to get to the subway. I hurried past it since it freaks me out now. At the bodega, I got some Doritos and a seltzer and then made my way back home. When I passed the warehouse a second time, I heard a dull thunk from the other side of the shutters. I froze in place, but there was no sound after that. I probably should have continued on, but curiosity got the better of me. Curiosity killed the meow. There was a grated window next to the doors, where about a foot above my head, too high for me to see into. So I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to hold my phone up to the window, take one photo, and then run for my life. I made sure the flash was on, positioned my camera lens through one of the grates, and snapped the photo. I almost thought I saw movement. Then the flash went off, but I couldn't be certain. The light bounced off the grates, and it was pretty blinding. I couldn't even look at the photo. I just ran all the way home. I was too jumpy to look at it for a while. I just ate my Doritos nervously. When I finally looked at the photo, here is what I saw. It seemed to be a different part of the warehouse, maybe an office. There was a bunch of old insulation and what looked like a filing cabinet and a ripped-up leather chair. Then I noticed something else in the upper right corner, something that looked like a face. Upper right corner. I mean, I guess if you're looking for something, like if you're definitely trying to look for a ghost, I guess you can see it. The more I stared at it, the more it looked like to be a nondescript blur. Now I can't even be sure of what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm too deep into this, but my brain wants to see David where he is not. But here, I mess with the filters on my phone a bit. Tell me this doesn't look like him. Oh, now I see it. Okay, let me do a screenshot again. The past few days have been September 22nd. The past few days have been fairly quiet, and I haven't been spending much time at home. I leave for Japan in a couple hours. I've been trying to avoid anything weird before my trip. I still feel like this is all might stop if I just leave for a couple weeks. Whatever happens, I want to thank everyone for their kind thoughts and concerns. This whole ordeal has been stressful, and it means a lot. It makes me feel like I'm not going through this alone. See you in a couple weeks. September 28th. I bought a tablet at the shrine I'm at in Japan, which is just a picture that says, please protect my cats while I'm away from home. Okay, that's his only picture. Okay, October 2nd, we're getting closer. It's my last full day in Japan. The last couple weeks have been pretty peaceful. I have people taking care of the cats, and they say they've been doing fine. This morning, I went for a long walk around Sapporo. I never really plan my vacations. I like to wander a lot and see what I find. I came across this statue in the park. I couldn't find out the real information about it online, but it was pretty weird. This is the statue he's talking about. I will also do a screenshot. I was taking pictures of it from different angles since it's centrifugal. I moved around to one side and almost dropped my phone when I saw. It felt too similar to be a coincidence. I felt dizzy staring up at it. This kid with a dented head. Okay, so one of the statue children looks like David. Oh, he has a really good close-up picture. All right. I screenshotted it for you. I don't know what. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this is nothing. It doesn't feel like nothing. Anyway, I have to pack for my flight home in the morning. It's good to see my cats again at least. All right, October 5th. I need a drink. I'm sorry. October 5th. Okay, I haven't read any of this stuff right now, so I'm really excited. I made it home safely. The cats are fine, if a little bit more talkative than usual. Weird things have been happening with the electricity in my apartment this week. First, 2 bulbs have burned out in the hallway in less than a week. At this point, I've just left it alone rather than get a ladder again. But the strangest thing has to do with the backlight on my TV. It's an LED strip that plugs into the TV itself via USB. The TV has to be on in order for the backlight to be on. But last night, the backlight was flickering on and off by itself. Sorry, guys, there was a lot of talking. I felt a little out of breath. Okay, I noticed it sometime before dawn. When I woke up, I went to the kitchen to get some water. I'd barely gotten back into bed again when I saw a faint light come on in the living room. After a few seconds, it went dark again. I went back into the living room and stood there watching the backlight go on and off for at least a few minutes. It was bizarre. Eventually it stopped, and now the backlight doesn't work at all. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. It's only a couple months old, so it shouldn't be dead already. Anyways, I couldn't get back to sleep, so I went to the diner near my apartment. It was the only thing open at 4 a.m. I had eggs over easy with ham. It was too much ham, but the eggs are pretty good. He has a picture of his food. I'm not going to show that. When I came back home, the sun was starting to come up, so I figured I might as well get a shower and go to work early. I showered and brushed my teeth, then headed to the bedroom to get dressed. Oh, okay, we moved from October 5th to October 14th. Sorry, I didn't realize it changed that quickly. As I passed the front door, I thought I heard a faint scratching sound from the other side. It was soft. I wasn't sure it had really happened. I went to the door, but I was too scared to look through the peephole. I couldn't bring myself to actually put my face that close to the sound, so I opted to take a photo through the peephole instead. Since there's a skylight just outside my door, the hall was awash with a faint yellow-green light. I snapped a couple photos. At first, the pictures didn't seem like anything, just blurry nothingness. But as I analyzed it, I started noticing things. I put a face, an ear, and an eye staring right back at me. I will do a screenshot of this too. I see the ear. Okay, I kind of see the eye. Okay, I'm starting to see it the more I look at it. I think maybe it's time to get someone else involved. It's obvious this isn't going to stop until I do something. I'm just not sure what it is yet. I'll let you know when I figure it out. For those who couldn't make out the thing, or make it out, he has a picture going on. So here it is. And You can kind of see it. I think it's a little hard to see, but you can definitely kind of see it. But yeah, that is all he has right now. That is today's date. And I was so excited to see that he updated today, because that's perfect for the video. But yeah, that is Dear David so far. I think I might do some more update videos. I don't know. Like, I really like it, and I want to know what happens, like, genuinely, and if there's enough interest, I want to, like, you know, tell you guys what happens and all that kind of stuff, or you can just follow him. But I'm really excited. I'm not excited. I'm really interested, intrigued, I guess is the right word, not excited. It's terrifying for him, obviously. Otherwise, he wouldn't be, like, posting all this on social media and be like, what should I do? And I couldn't imagine if I was in his footsteps. Now, whether or not you believe in it, it is still a cool story. I personally lean towards believing it because I've been in paranormal situations before, but I understand that there are skeptics out there and people who don't believe, and that is perfectly fine. I think sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you look for stuff to scare us even though there's nothing there. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like it. If you did, press that like button. If you want to watch more of my videos, press that subscribe button. I make videos Monday through Thursday except on Friday. Monday through Thursday, and sometimes on Friday, except in the month of October, where I'm making a video every day for you guys, except for the last 2 Fridays and now Saturday because of technical difficulties, but I try really hard. Anyways, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Say bye, David. Bye!